My grandmother had recently given me a guitar. It's a Beltone guitar from the 1960s. I decided to clean it up a little bit. It was in kind of a rough shape. The tuners wouldn't move that much. It's just a fun project. Here you can see kind of the headstock. Here's kind of the state of the body, sort of grimy and stuff. So first I decided to clip off the strings. As you notice, there's not a high E string, so that's unfortunate. After that I just got a very damp, not damp, but like wet paper towel. Just kind of dusted it off a little bit. This thing was an evil nightmare. Decided to take the tuners off. They barely moved. They were kind of creaky. There's no audio, but they're creaky. So I took off the screws. Make sure to always have like a little bucket or something if you're taking things apart, because you don't want to lose things. I squamped some WD-40 on the end here. I made sure to clean it off afterward. So I got all the metal parts, and I decided to put them in little Tupperwares and put them with white vinegar to remove any rust and gross stuff that was on it. White vinegar is acidic and it won't hurt me or the parts. After that, I decided to clean up the frets a little bit with some very light grit sandpaper, just polishing them up a little bit, getting some dirt and grime out of the pocket. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this on a sort of nylon string classic guitar kind of thing, but I saw it somewhere else. So it helps with intonation, and it makes them look nicer, easier to play. So I just kind of felt a little bit. As you can see, the difference is kind of striking. It was kind of gross, and now it's just not. So I got some Prs Fretboard Conditioner. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this with maple necks, but I put some on. Just put some. I got a microfiber cloth and just kind of rubbed it in the thing. Kind of nice and oil the fretboard. It was nice to. It's just nice to play when it's nice like that. After that was kind of a long process, so I might speed this up. But I grabbed some Murphy's oil soap, get it like a retail store, and I just decided to go over the entire body, and the neck too, and the headstock with this, just cleaning it up, making sure to get any just gross dirt and cobwebs or anything like dirt that was in it for years and years. After that, I got some beeswax, which just acts as a wood sealant and really helps it become polished. I would recommend, if you're doing all this oiling and stuff, that you make sure to leave your guitar in a nice dry area so it doesn't get gross and get extra dirt in it. Just leave it. It doesn't have to be for too long. I'm not an expert on this. I only started playing guitar a year ago, and but I have learned a bit, and I hope I'm doing this right. Some people might get mad at me, but that's okay, because I don't really care, because it's a learning experience, you know, one of those big learning experiences. So I noticed there's these sort of cigarette kind of finger stains and where most common chords are. Couldn't get those off. So I took all the parts out of the vinegar. I made sure to rinse them off with water. It's very important after you do that. I just decided to get some kind of spongy thing. It's not necessarily steel wool. It's kind of just like just something that gets stuff off pans. It's clean, so it was fine. So I decided to get all the residue that was stuck on there off the metal parts. As you can see, they're very shiny now, which I'm very proud of. I'm actually surprised it worked. So after that, I put the tuners back on. As you can see, everything's very nice and shiny. There's still some dull marks from time, But everything looks relatively nice. Everything moves smoothly now and doesn't creak. So the next day I got my strings, just some Ernie Ball nylon strings. I apologize for the loud fan noise. It was rather humid in my garage. This was a really fun project, I think. I enjoyed doing it. I want to continue to do more of these. Again, I'm not really a professional. I've only started playing guitar a year ago, and I want to learn how to do maintenance and stuff. I think it's really interesting and to see old guitars that are kind of gross come back to life. If anyone has any suggestions on what I should do, what I should learn or something like that, just leave them in the comments. I expect more videos soon, guitar videos probably, but also more skit videos. I apologize for not posting that much. I haven't really been motivated and been able to get out recently, but now that it's summer I can actually do stuff. I'll see you later.
Front door was open. Hello? Weezer? Weezer? Weezer?